Top 10 Most Powerful Countries in the World 2021. Subscribe, hit the like button and comment your prediction for the year 2022. Who do you think would rank higher, and why? Today, there are power rankings for everything, from sports teams, celebrities and politicians, to brands, companies and social media influencers. When ISA, or International Strategic Analysis, created its first country power rankings back in 2017, it generated a lot of buzz, particularly in those countries that were ranked a little higher than they might have expected. Given all that has taken place around the world over the past 4 years, we thought that it was time to update our country power rankings. As we know, measuring a country's power is a controversial undertaking, as the factors that contribute to a country's power can be debated ad nauseum. Therefore, we have focused on 7 main factors that combine to determine a country's overall level of power. The factors that has been used to rank these countries are economic power, demographic power, military power, environmental and resource power, political power, cultural power, and last, technological power. Taking all of these factors into consideration, here is ISA's list of the 25 most powerful countries in the world today. Number 10. Canada. Canada has the smallest population of any country ranked in the top 10 most powerful countries in the world, but it has massive geographic power and a high degree of security and stability. Looking ahead, while Canada's power will continue to be overshadowed by that of its southern neighbor, it has the potential to dramatically increase its own power in the decades ahead. Number 9. Germany. Germany's power now largely rests on the country's vast manufacturing sector, which drives one of the world's leading export economies. Germany is also a significant technological power. However, demographic, environmental and military power in Germany is quite low for such an important economic power, and these factors will continue to limit overall German power in the future. Number 8. Brazil. Despite its economic and political troubles in recent years, Brazil remains the leading power in Latin America by a wide margin, thanks to its vast population and territory. Nevertheless, Brazil has the potential to be a much more powerful country, but has been held down by its struggling economy, tumultuous politics, and its overall lack of military and technological power. Number 7. United Kingdom. As late as the late 19th century or early 20th century, the United Kingdom was by many measures the most powerful country in the world. However, it has fallen steadily in terms of global power since then, due to geographic and demographic constraints. Nevertheless, the UK's strong economy, technological prowess and its large cultural influence all mean that it remains a solid middle power on the global stage. Number 6. France. France edges out the United Kingdom for 6th place by the smallest of margins, thanks in large part to its role as the leading political power in the European Union. However, France's position is threatened by a moribund economy and lower power potentials than many of its larger international rivals, and it has little prospect of ever moving higher in these rankings. Number 5. Japan. As the world's third largest economy, Japanese power in recent decades has largely been focused on the economic and technological sectors, as Japan's political and military power remains relatively constrained. Meanwhile, it is Japan's demographic decline that has the most potential to reduce the country's overall level of power, as Japan faces one of the world's largest population declines in the coming years. Number 4. Russia. Russia, as the leading component of the Soviet Union, was considered to be the world's second most powerful country in the world from the 1940s until the early 1990s. However, the dissolution of the Soviet Union led to a dramatic reduction in Russia's military and demographic power. Today, Russia's power derives largely from its vast natural resources and its residual political and military power. Number 3. India. India's power on the global stage has steadily increased in recent decades, thanks largely to its massive population and its increasing economic influence. However, India faces many constraints that will make it difficult for the country to overtake either of the two countries ahead of it in these rankings, including its relative weakness in terms of political, military, and geographic power. Number 2. China. China's increasing power is evident in the fact that its influence is now felt in nearly all corners of the world, an amazing transformation that has taken place over a period of just 4 decades. China's massive population, its fast-growing economy, its technological advancements, and its increasing military might all combine to make China a superpower. The only question now is whether or not China can rise to the top spot in these rankings at some point in the future. Number 1. USA. The United States has held the position of the world's most powerful country since at least the early 20th century. While its relative power peaked in the 1990s, the US, unlike most other developed economies, has continued to expand its power in most areas in recent decades. Nevertheless, increasing concerns about the state of politics in the US, as well as new demographic concerns, will threaten overall US power. Nevertheless, the United States will remain the world's most powerful country for some time to come. As you can clearly see from these rankings, the size of the country's population and territory still play a massive role in determining its position in the global pecking order of countries. Apart from these two factors, technology continues to play a major role as well, as we have seen many times throughout history, how technologically advanced states are able to overcome deficiencies in terms of population or territory. Meanwhile, soft power continues to play an important role in determining a country's level of overall power, but the accumulation of soft power is almost always dependent upon that state having a certain level of hard power. Subscribe, hit the like button, and comment your prediction for the year 2022. Who do you think would rank higher, and why?